The Boy and the Stranger. When I was young, I knew a boy named Liam. He lived just down the road from me. He was a quiet boy with a sweet smile. His mother worked at a small grocery shop, and his father had left them years ago. Liam was kind to people. He helped the neighbours, carried heavy bags, and opened doors for the old ladies. He loved football and music. Every afternoon he played with the kids in the street and laughed loudly. But when Liam turned 15, something changed. He made new friends, and they were not good boys. They smoked, stayed out late, and skipped school. Liam started doing the same things. One evening I saw Liam behind the shop. He looked weak and tired. His face was pale and his eyes were red. I asked him, "Are you all right, Liam?" He just smiled and said, "I'm okay," but I could see pain in his eyes. His mother was worried all the time. She cried in the kitchen and asked people to talk to him. But Liam didn't listen. He stopped playing music. He stopped smiling. He was a different boy. One day Liam sat alone in the park. He looked at the ground and didn't move. Then an old man came and sat near him. The man was feeding birds. He looked at Liam and smiled kindly. The old man looked at Liam and said, "Oh, you seem tired, son." Liam didn't answer. He just looked at the birds. The man didn't ask many questions. He just sat there and smiled. After a few minutes, he gave Liam a piece of bread. Liam took the bread and ate slowly. "Why are you here every day?" he asked. The man said, "This is my place to think. I come here to remember my life and to feed the birds." Liam looked at him and asked, "Were you happy in your life?" The man laughed gently. "Always," he said. "I made many mistakes. I hurt people, I lost time, but I learned something important." Liam asked, "What did you learn?" The man said, "It's never too late to change." Those words stayed in Liam's mind. He didn't speak, but his eyes were listening. The old man stood up and said, "I'll see you tomorrow if you want to talk." Liam nodded. It was the first time he felt someone really cared. That night, Liam went home and sat with his mother. He didn't say much, but he helped her wash the dishes. She looked surprised but smiled. It was a small moment, but it meant a lot. The next day, Liam went to the park again. He looked around and saw the old man feeding the birds. Liam sat beside him. He didn't know what to say, but he felt safe. He felt seen. One cold night, Tom sat alone in the park. His face was pale. His hands were shaking. He had not eaten all day. His body was weak. His heart felt empty. He had no money, no food, and no home. The drugs had taken everything. Tom looked at the sky. It was dark. He thought about his life. He thought about his mother. He missed her warm voice. He missed her hugs. He felt like a small child again, lost and alone. Just then, an old man came and sat beside him. The man had kind eyes and a calm voice. "You look tired, son," the man said. Tom didn't speak. He just looked at the ground. The man took a sandwich out of his bag. "Eat this," he said. Tom took it and ate quickly. He was very hungry. The old man watched him and smiled. He said, "I know this pain." I was like you once. Tom looked up. No one had said that before. No one understood him. But this man was different. His voice was soft. His eyes were honest. I want to help you, the man said. Come with me. Let's start again. Tom did not answer. But after a moment he stood up. He followed the man into the night. For the first time in a long time, he felt a small light inside. The old man took Tom to a small house. It was warm and clean. The lights were soft. There was a big chair, a table, and a blanket on the sofa. Tom sat down slowly. He looked around the room. It felt safe. The man gave Tom some hot tea. "Oh, my name is David," he said. "I help people like you. I was lost once too. Someone helped me. Now I help others." Tom listened quietly. He felt something new. He felt hope. That night Tom slept in a warm bed. He had not done that in months. In the morning he woke up early. David made breakfast. "If you want to change, it starts today," David said. Tom nodded. They walked to a centre in the city. It was a place for people with drug problems. The people there were kind. They listened to Tom's story. No one judged him. They only wanted to help. Tom started a new routine. He ate healthy food. He took walks with David. He talked to others who had the same pain. Day by day, he felt stronger. The road was hard, but he was not alone anymore. One evening, Tom sat with David on the porch. The sun was setting. The sky was orange and pink. "Thank you," Tom said. "I think I'm ready to live again." David smiled and said, "You're doing it, son. One step at a time." Tom started to change. He was still young, but now he thought like a man. He woke up early each day. He helped clean the centre. He talked to new people who were just like him. He told them, "You are not alone." He remembered his past, but he didn't cry anymore. He learned to forgive. He forgave his parents. He forgave himself. He didn't want to stay angry. He wanted to be free. That was a big lesson. David stayed by his side. They talked a lot, sometimes about life, sometimes about pain, but also about dreams. "What do you want to do?" David asked one day. Tom said, "I want to help others too." So David gave him books, easy ones at first, then harder ones. Tom studied every day. He wanted to work at the centre. He wanted to give hope, like David did. And one day, he was ready. The centre gave him a job. Not a big one, but it was a start. He helped clean. He made tea. He listened to others. He smiled. He said, "I can change." I did. People believed him because he spoke with his heart. Tom wasn't perfect, but he was real. And now he had a reason to live. He was not the same boy from the street. He was someone new, someone better, and he was proud of that. Years passed, and Tom became a strong man. He stayed at the centre. He helped many people. Some were young like he was. Some were older and tired. Tom listened to them all. He gave them hope. One day, a boy came to the centre. He had the same lost eyes Tom once had. He sat in the corner, quiet and cold. Tom walked over and said, "Why, I'm Tom. I was like you once." The boy looked up. He didn't speak, but he didn't move away either. Tom sat with him every day. He told his story in simple words. I was on the street. I had nothing. I was angry. Then I met a man. He changed my life. You can change too. Slowly the boy listened. That boy began to smile. He started to talk. Then he helped clean. Then he helped cook. Tom saw the same light growing in him. It made Tom's heart full. He had become like David, a light for others. One evening, Tom walked home from the centre. The sky was orange. The air was soft. He looked up and whispered, "Thank you, David." He smiled. He was not alone anymore. He had a home, a purpose, and a heart full of peace. That is the story I tell today. I am that Tom. Now I am old, but I still help. I still smile. I tell young people, "Two can fall, but you can rise again," because it's true. I lived it, and I believe in them.